My name is Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads. Now, why should you become an entrepreneur? The world is changing. The gatekeepers, the barriers to entry to being discovered, being mass distribution, to being seen across the world is dwindling. You can take a passion of yours or a knowledge, something you know about, and turn it into an online, preferably online, income. You can take something you know and you love about and talk about it with the world. And there's nothing to stop you from talking about it with the world. There's no gatekeepers to like big television or distribution or online network, online video networking. There's no barriers to entry. The only real barriers to entry are really on your side. There really is no minimum requirements. There's only just you getting started. It's all down to you. The world has invested billions and billions in technology and information and infrastructure to get the world much more connected. And now we have the opportunity, the tools have been given to us to take what our passions are, what we know, what we love, what we do, and monetize it, share it with it, and talk about it with the world. You see, every 15 or so years the world changes. And 15 years ago it was difficult, even 30 years ago it was very difficult to become an entrepreneur. You had to find an established employment or business or a company and hope that it was a job for life. And job for lives are on the way out. So you had to find a way and then hope that stays there forever. But nowadays you can forget about working for other people and work for yourself. The secret to success is to engage in more voluntary transactions in a free market. Engage in more voluntary transactions, meaning give more people excuses to pay you money, and in a free market, meaning that the society we live in is not stopping you, politically or otherwise, from becoming an entrepreneur. Everything you need to become an entrepreneur is in here, in one way or another. It's either in the confidence, the tenacity, the daring, or the opposite of conformity is bravery. Or even in the knowledge which you can learn. If you're really desperate, you go to the library and pick up the right kind of books on marketing or business and get started. Or find the audio books on YouTube, for example, or read or listen to lectures from all sorts of people on business and entrepreneurship. Video channels like this, in fact, come to think of it. You should become an entrepreneur because the world is changing. There is no such thing as a job for life now. And there has never been an easier time for you to take what your passion is, your knowledge, or your skill is, and monetize it and share it with the world. You can become the person you want to be. And it is possible, I'm telling you now, to earn 100,000 a year talking about making the perfect pancakes on YouTube. That is possible. So this kind of world now, this knowledge, is all down to you. The world has said, here's all the tools: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You want to connect with the world? You want to be known, liked and trusted with the whole world? Here's the tools. Get going. What do you want? Keep going. Here it is. The playing field has never been so level, where it's all available to us. It's all for free. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook for free. Just get on it, learn how to use it, and keep going. Consistency and persistence, and you can create some amazing stuff with it. You can be known, liked and trusted, and monetize that community. That's why you should be an entrepreneur, because an entrepreneur is a much better life than working for somebody, essentially working for another entrepreneur's dream, another business, another company, 9 to 5. Nothing inherently wrong with this, but when you look at the big picture, there's a thing called the 40-40-40 rule. Why work 40 hours a week for 40 years, and because of inflation, your savings are worth 40% less? That is the real glass ceiling, your income. You've got to smash that, and it starts in here. It starts in here in the belief, the confidence, the competence, and the comfort zone. And once you believe you can do it, you can smash that glass ceiling, and your earning potential, your lifestyle potential can go through the roof. Why should you limit yourself in life? Why should you, put yourself down? Just because you can't see success doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you can't achieve it. It's all possible. what I call the man on the moon bias. Meaning that, let's take the 1969 moon landing. That took thousands of man hours, thousands of hours and times, and a lot of people with PhD and master's degree and engineers and all the rest. It took mankind millions and millions and a lot of technology to get a couple of men, about two certainly, onto the surface of the moon, and that's 250,000 miles away. All that energy, all that thinking and trial and error and discussing and strategizing, all this stuff, and yet you're telling me that you can't start a business, you can't create a website, you can't write a blog, you can't start a YouTube channel, you can't go on Instagram or jump on Twitter? Really? All these thousands of people can do that amazing thing, and yet you can't do this little thing. Interesting. But the way I see it is that if mankind can do all of that, then I sure as hell can do this. Right? If mankind can do all of this 50 odd years ago, then I sure as hell can start a YouTube channel. I sure as hell can jump on Instagram. I sure as hell can start a website talking about hemp. I sure as hell can do that, yeah. What we messing around? What we delaying for? Let's get to it, hop to it. Not messing around, delaying. But the question of the day then is, do you have what it takes to be an entrepreneur? And what's holding you back? Do you have what it takes? I sure do. What's holding you back? Nothing really. No, nothing. Just, I know what I'm doing, just keeping at it, creating content, being seen, being liked, direct call to actions, click on the link. This channel is new, my other business is new, so I'm starting all over again. Second business is well established, but I'm trying to move away from that, so nothing's stopping me. So, are you an entrepreneur, and do you have what it takes? Yeah. Cool. Also, it's worth remembering, lastly, that this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe link below and press the bell notification next to it for the latest uploads. How cool is that?